You're not rooting for your own team.
You can't walk out on the set, bro. That's the cut anyway. Top 5 NBA players.
I can go 6 Lakers in my stuff.
LeBron at 1.
I gotta go with a King.
Jordan at 2.
Magic.
I'm gonna take Kobe.
Kareem.
My small forward, I'll take Latrell Sprewell.
This guy, Steve.
Sportsmanlike Conduct Podcast.
Ponics gonna do a segment on pause lyrics of the 90s.
I know he got a
seems to
bunch.
be enjoying that.
Enjoying? I ain't enjoying.
That'd be a good segment, yo, for real.
Yeah,
Controversial.
what you could save then
that nasty
that you
too,
can't get
son.
away with now.
Your headphones was good?
It's good?
Got you.
I only use one ear anyway.
Yo,
Especially Akinelli, you can't.
No, that wasn't no pause. Niggas, how was that a pause?
now the biggest pause I think in rap history is big.
Biggie, right? It gotta be big.
Said
That
that.
guy, yeah, that's the biggest pause ever.
I mean, I know it's
Naturally,
the same,
AO.
but you can't say it.
But I guarantee y'all something that when it came out,
I've
y'all
never said
sing
that
it?
lyric. To
I
this
sing
day,
it.
I ain't never sing it.
I've never sung that lyric. It's a
I
good
just let
song,
it
but
fly
I've never
over. I
sung
just
that
let-
lyric, yo.
I just let it fly over my head.
I
son.
was singing, but we didn't sing it with
Y'all from
emphasis.
Brooklyn.
Like
These don't
like
sing
we
that
really
shit at
support.
all.
It do sound sus
It was
because
a
we
rap,
from Brooklyn.
yo.
And you
Crazy.
know
I'm
we rock
telling you,
big,
son.
right?
I know
But I'm
y'all
telling
was
you,
rapping that
I
shit.
never sang that shit.
Yeah, never, yo.
Welcome back to Sportsmanlike Conduct Podcast. I'm your host, Cassius Clee, and we are back in the studios of Industry City, Brooklyn, New York. What's up, Ponics?
Good, man.
Brother O,
Yo, what up, Cash? I'm here.
Rudeness,
Put this work in.
Big Joe, Dirk Dash is back off of suspension.
That's right.
Are you back last week?
It's true. We got a
weeks in a row
special
you
guest
made it.
today. My
Yeah.
man Trick.
What's good?
Yo,
What's
From
good?
the ATL.
40 years, yo. You my man for over 40 years, bro.
Over 40, fam.
Got the most guns pulled out on you.
I don't know. That's a
The
claim
reigning
to fame,
champ,
yo.
yo.
Right,
And
I'm
you
not
telling
sure if I
Cash
wanna
where we
own
at,
that,
man?
No. Allegedly.
exactly where we
Allegedly. Allegedly. Trick. Since you're here, right? Let me ask you a question. Because, you know, these young cats with this pause and things you can and cannot say. So my man Dirk said he needs more vitamin, the letter after C.
So wait, you can't even say
Hold on, let me
let
let him tell the story. Go ahead, bro.
All right.
So P was like, he said something to the effect, I don't like the sun. So I'm like, damn, so you don't like the sun? That's where you get your vitamin D.
Pause.
You even gotta tell him. You don't even gotta tell him. That can't be it, son.
that a pause?
I'm telling you.
Man, that's
Yeah.
plausible like hell, man.
Really?
Wow,
son.
man.
So
The
vitamin,
sun?
You can't.
vitamin C
It
after
don't
D.
matter. You can just say pause.
Y'all young cats
really
is
that
taking our
simple.
slang, though, man.
It's
Y'all-
really that simple. You
We
just gotta
can't
say
say anything.
pause, huh? Nah, you just gotta say pause.
All right.
So he said vitamin D, pause. Or just pause vitamin. Like, that's what I'm telling you.
So, but if you say pause before you say vitamin D, it kind of make it right. Like you gotta say it at pause. I'm
You gotta
sorry.
say it after.
You gotta say it.
I'll take it out.
You just gotta,
Cut that.
It's out.
You just gotta say it, son. You just gotta say it.
The reason why I wouldn't even say it, because I was speaking from a scientific standpoint.
My man.
But
You understand what I'm saying?
I'm telling
Listen,
you,
the
like
pause-
the delivery of it,
It's still
the delivery
scientific,
of
yo.
it is crazy.
You could say we need the sun.
Exactly. But yeah,
It wasn't specific.
the sun is beneficial.
Okay, so you want
The sun is beneficial.
You need to be more
There's nothing
specific
wrong
That's what I
with
was
that statement.
saying. I'm speaking from a scientific standpoint. So for
I
me,
don't know, son.
certain things go above pause.
Look,
Nah,
look, watch,
not
watch,
anymore,
watch.
man.
Pause.
Listen,
Nah,
I agree with you, but I don't think it's.
Nah,
I think
y'all gotta let go of that because y'all let a lot of stuff slide back in the day.
Yes,
So
we did.
y'all already in the red. You feel me?
But yo, you
guys
taking
used to sing
all
I got
of our
fives on
slang,
it.
bro.
You used to sing I got 5 on it.
Right.
And the man started the verse with I take sacks to the face. Y'all used to repeat that.
Sacks of weed, brother.
It don't matter. He didn't say that. He said
was
I take
implied.
sacks
It was
to the
implied,
face.
man.
Pause.
It was
That's not
understood.
implied nothing.
It was understood.
That's not implied.
about weed,
I've never called weed a sack. Hey,
on,
yo, let's get to the segment, son.
can't say
That's because
bugging
you're
out.
26 years
I'm
old, son.
bugging out, son.
You don't even
Yo,
smoke
y'all
weed.
not, yo,
Yo,
y'all kids are not taking my
just
slang from
found
the
out
word.
about
Yo,
weed
they,
like
yo,
2
they
years
taking away
ago.
our freedom of speech, man. We
Yo,
got
my cannabis.
Yo, we
Nah,
can't even. Yo,
cannabis
Trick, how
lines,
about
son.
this? We can't even say a song like, yo, that song was hard. Pause. Get out of here, bro. Yo, hard was our shit.
We got to draw the line, son. We
was.
got to draw the line.
It was.
You gotta
Times have changed.
contextualize your
man,
statements,
Trick's
man.
getting into the
You see,
young
nobody
cats.
gonna say, yo, you can say that song is hard. You feel me? Because you're talking about the song. But if I say, yo, did you hear that song? Like, yeah, it was hard. That's crazy. What do you mean? What was hard? That's crazy.
We were talking about the song.
You
I gotta be
say
specific to you when you brought it up.
You gotta
brought the
say it
question
and
to
say
me.
pause. Pause. Yeah, it was hard. Pause.
But then you're gonna be like pausing everything like Dame, right? Like
You
pause
don't gotta
becomes your
pause.
safety
Look,
net.
you don't gotta pause everything if you contextualize your statement. If you leave it ambiguous,
That's a lot of extra talking.
That's
man.
a lot,
that's what I'm
man.
it's
saying.
not.
Yeah, it is, man.
It's literally one word, son.
No,
it's literally
oh,
one word.
but-
You guys let the best rapper alive, quote unquote, well,
Don't
not
do it,
alive.
don't do it.
Y'all let the best rapper, quote unquote, from Brooklyn say, "I'll do what."
We don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm
bro.
talking about. All right,
He
cool.
never said
I have-
anything.
He
I have
never
memory
said
loss.
nothing.
What rapper he's talking about, matter of
That
fact.
might be the worst lyric I've ever heard. And he got a couple of
Cannabis is
them.
close too.
Oh yeah, you see what I'm saying? You ain't gotta. Nah, I can't even repeat.
But
that,
yo,
man.
you used to eat them C's up, man, back in the day, son.
used to what?
That's
That's what we was saying.
Yes, you don't
Eat
eat
them
a-
C's is a pause?
What do you eat the men for?
See what I'm saying, man?
When he said
It's
eat a ass like me, son.
Right.
Giving him
He's giving
No,
them too much
that one
power,
was
yo.
a little bit too
Our freedom
far.
is-
That
was
one
too
was
far.
okay then. It was a little bit okay.
Our freedom of speech
Now that
is
shit
being
can't happen,
compromised
yo.
right now. Ken.
Exactly.
It was
bro.
crazy
Peep
back
game,
then.
right? Peep game. That was the
Exactly.
punchline to y'all.
Punchline to who?
That was the punchline
What
in the
punchline?
moment, right? That means that he said that bar like, yo, this is what's gonna make niggas like, ooh, that's nasty. That's nasty. That's nasty,
that-
bro.
All right, man. You know what's nasty?
Contextualize your
He
statement.
can't. He
The
can't
Knicks.
say that.
Say
now.
pause.
The Knicks lost last night.
Oh boy.
That was nasty.
You gotta talk dirt.
I'm going right
that
to
was-
Dirk, yo.
You
Yes,
gotta talk
sir.
dirt.
How was that game, bro?
You want me to speak the truth?
Yes.
I loved the first half. I like what it was doing. Everything was bubbling nice. But coming
doing
down-
what?
Right,
Pause.
bubbling nice.
Oh.
Everything was bubbling nice.
See that? That's a pause.
God, bro.
Bubbling nice.
Bubbling nice.
Oh, all right, cool.
Yo, they were playing
We were
well.
playing very well. But right about the last 2 or 3 minutes of the first half, things started kind of taking a turn. Miami settled in. The Knicks started missing a lot more shots.
Yeah.
And I turned off the TV after the
Oh,
first.
you didn't
the
watch
first- I didn't watch the second
Come
half.
on, son. Y'all was up at like 18 at one point. And y'all
gotta-
playing us. I watched the whole game.
I couldn't watch because I kind of had a feeling.
Now you see, this is y'all sit here and preach fandom to me. Y'all gotta watch y'all L's and y'all W's.
That's true.
That's
Trick,
true.
you still a Knick fan all
I'm a
day?
Knicks fan my whole life. I ain't seen nothing from it, but I'm still a Knicks fan, man.
That's it, man.
it.
I remember, yo, who was your favorite player back in the days? Mark Jackson?
Mark Jackson.
Yes,
man.
sir.
My whole game was Mark Jackson.
Yeah.
You had the Bomb Squad poster, right?
I did.
Bomb Squad poster.
You had the starter jacket too?
I said, nah,
What about
I couldn't afford that.
St. John's jacket?
yeah, Knicks. So you watched the game, obviously.
Word. The Knicks, they was playing on fool's gold, man. Too many threes early on. That's not going to last. You're going to regress to the mean. You know what I mean? And without Julius in there,
Yes.
although I think he a vacuum, there's nobody to make the defense, react to you.
They can't win without Julius.
They were seven from.
I'd make the
I
difference.
7
think
for
they could win
34
without
from
him,
three.
but
I
not
beg
the
to
way they
differ.
playing, yo.
Yeah, they could win without Julius.
Think so?
Yeah.
I think so.
Nah.
Bro, all they got to do is concentrate on Brunson.
So if
That's what it's looking like.
if Randall come back, you think they win?
They losing in
He's not
five.
like he's not swinging the momentum to them. Like he's an asset.
But like this, if he doesn't play, it's guaranteed. I don't say guaranteed.
It's not guaranteed.
It's
The
a
game's
loss,
still
man.
close. I don't think he really
Well,
pushed the
but-
needle like that. I think he helps. He
Yeah.
adds another option. But I don't think he pushes the needle like that. I
But
personally
Miami has to account for him. You know what
No,
I mean?
100%.
Like, right now, they just laying off and
They're
letting you take
building
them
that
jump
wall,
shots.
that
Word.
so-called wall for Brunson.
But my whole thing is, all right, cool. Like, you think Brunson's a better shooter than Randall?
Yes.
Better shooter, yeah.
Think Brunson's a better shooter, right?
Yes.
When Randall don't got the three going, where does he go?
More
To the
threes.
paint.
He go to the paint, and if they walling up the paint, he usually over dribbles in the.
Well,
inside.
they're only walling that part up for the penetration
Yeah, that's
of that was going right.
Now you good.
That was good.
So
getting absurd.
should you pause it before or after? That's the
Well, I'm
question.
Well, he says you can
as
say
long
it.
as
You can say it,
man.
It don't matter before or after you can say it.
but yeah, it's dribble into the lane area
Paint.
of into the
See,
paint
It's
of
not like he's playing taboo, son.
Get out of here. son.
Rick
Trying to
Brunson.
avoid a pause
They
situation.
avoided him. Nah, but you can't do that same wall with what
Randle,
you
why
call
not?
Randle. Because Randle just step out.
He a
He's
big
good
bully
enough from
too, yo.
three.
He gonna move you.
I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't
he's good
think so.
enough from three that you got to go out there.
Nah,
Nah,
he's not
I
that
don't
good.
think so.
He's
Not in the
Oh, y'all
playoffs.
bugging,
Not
yeah.
in the playoffs.
But we don't know yet.
He's not
We
good
do
enough.
know
He
that.
had a bad few games because
He
he's
had a-
probably
alright,
still hurt and
All right,
rusty.
cool. Remember last year? Not last year because they wasn't even in the playoffs.
The year
last
before
year. The year
that.
before when they played Atlanta.
Watch
Literally,
your
they
mouth,
was
though.
like, all right, cool. Beat us from outside. And he couldn't do it.
Well, he was a one man team.
And-
But
He's
at
a
that
one-man
time,
team.
he
He
was
can
the
make-
best player on the team. He's not that now.
but
right?
he can
And
make
it's
the
clear.
shot. If he can make the shot, take the shot.
Yeah, we don't really
He wasn't
know.
even. He wasn't even trying to take the
take the
shot.
We don't even know his playoff
Yo,
history yet. So.
Real quick, yo, Trick, how long you been living in Atlanta now?
Almost 30 years, man.
30 years.
30,
What
wow.
do they say right now about Trae Young? They want him out of here?
Depend who you talk to, man. Like half of them Atlanta fans, they don't know basketball, and
Right.
they like Trae Young forever. But the cats that know ball don't think you could win that way. You know what I mean?
So y'all need another
and
piece?
His hair is funny looking, huh?
Y'all need another piece out there?
Man, the Hawks, they never gonna win a chip out there, yo. They too transient, man.
Well,
First of
Trey
all,
Young
if you
took
go
him
to the
further than
game-
I ever seen him go.
When I go to Knicks games, it's more New York fans than
Oh,
Atlanta fans
wow.
in there.
Oh,
It's
damn.
like
I can see that.
MSJ2 in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
Well, that's just the state. That's just the city of Atlanta. Period. Like
Facts.
Yeah, everybody that's out there in Atlanta is from New York.
Man, 30 years you out there, son?
Yeah,
32.
I was thinking about that when you said
I mean,
it.
he flat left us, right?
Yeah.
He was on the block.
He probably even tell you how he was
Flat
leaving. Right?
Nah,
He
he
just-
just
Him and Q packed up and said, gotta go.
Right. I see y'all when I get back.
Yo,
It was
but
Freak Nick though.
he's on the videos.
I hope you're not on them videos, brother.
It's grainy footage. I'm good.
You had a flat top there. The Warriors finished off the Kings, man.
yes.
That's a pause, right?
Curry, 50 points.
Finish
No.
off. No, finish off.
No, I'm asking the judge.
I ain't even hear
Finish.
nothing.
That could be,
Yes,
that could be
it got
possible.
by him.
That
It
could
got
be
by him.
possible.
I'm good. Game 7, Curry, 50 points. Outstanding,
That's
right?
I think that's an understatement.
Outstanding. But, and I'm going to get to this point after y'all tell me about the game. But him better than Magic are the words that are going around today.
Nobody said that specifically, man.
Yes, a couple people.
Who?
Shady.
shady.
Shady just told.
He's an antagonist, yo.
Who else? What's his name? Colin Cowherd.
Nobody listens to him.
Nah, Colin Cowherd. He has a lot of influence on people's
On
minds.
who?
But anyway, let's talk about his game. 50 points. Got the Kings out of here. He was determined to get out of there with a win. He had the look. They had the look in his eye. You saw his eyes?
Did I see his eyes?
Yes.
Nah, I seen the shots going in. though.
Right, don't be looking into his eyes.
Yeah,
Stare into his eyes.
You don't look into the great man's eyes.
Yo, come on, man. The look of a champion.
Watching a basketball game with him.
Look at his eyes.
Think he
Nah,
made
but
it
Curry-
20
It's better you look in his
38,
eyes
son.
than looking at him bubbling on the court.
What was the stats? 20 for 38?
Yeah, son.
That's pretty good.
Damn.
Pretty
That's-
good,
that's
bro.
over
Over
50%.
50%.
Yeah.
Nah, listen. I
Yo,
like it.
look at
I like it.
everybody else's stats. Everybody, yeah, he beat him by himself by
Pretty
20
much,
points.
Bro. And they said, I think Andrew Wiggins had the second highest score, which was 17.
Oh wow. Wow.
And he shot like 5 for like 16.
Yeah, Clay was 4 for like 19 or something.
Yeah, bro. Literally, he's
Something
like, all right,
stupid.
cool. Like, let me put these niggas away, son.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it looked like. But like I said before, like, bro, you can't play your best basketball. Y'all got into all your action. I think Sabonis was in double digits. They talking about this is the Sabonis game. Going into halftime, y'all only up by 2.
He had a hard time, man.
Nah, he
Yeah,
had
he
understatement.
exposed
Yeah,
him.
he's
Understatement,
pause.
bro.
He was
They
getting
played him
abused.
disrespectfully.
Bro, he's
Yeah.
getting abused, bro.
Right.
Like, yo, go
It was
rebound.
real
Don't even just leave
disrespectful.
him.
But the crazy thing is, like, bro, not only was he an offensive liability by just not taking the shot that they were giving him, bro, You let somebody get 10 rebounds in a quarter.
Offensive.
Seven
Seven
of them was
offensive.
offensive rebounds.
Looney was.
He had 22 rebounds, and I bet on him yesterday. They had 9. He had 8.
So he came out.
You
winning.
always be coming up short.
Always,
like
son.
one.
One. It's always one.
It's always one.
Always
that's a
one,
pause?
son.
I think that's a pause.
I think that's why you be
Not a
mad, though,
pause.
man.
Nah, chill,
Huh?
chill.
I think that's why you mad. The
No, that's not
bets.
why I'm mad.
The bets make you angry, man.
Nah, the bets make me it makes me realize that like numbers aren't everything. Because the game with Anthony Davis, I think he had a horrible game. He had like 10 or like when they went in overtime, I think.
Yeah.
When they beat the Grizzlies. He had a horrible game. The Lakers still won. Because LeBron had that good of a game. I think he had like what, 20 and
You talking
20.
about game 6 when they closed them out?
Nah, I'm talking about game 4.
Game 4. Oh,
Yeah. Which is crazy because y'all not celebrate. Y'all some
What?
not crazy. Man.
What we not celebrating?
Why y'all not
The
celebrating?
Lakers?
How you know what?
They-
Y'all gonna say, yeah. I didn't hear nothing all weekend, son.
We
When the
didn't get to
Lakers
them
are
yet.
playing bad, the chat be going on. This is what I mean. LeBron ain't nothing. Y'all always talk when y'all lose, and then when y'all win, y'all quiet. That's so backwards. Y'all backwards, man.
I'm about to get to them right now.
Brooklyn
Speaking of the
shit, man.
Lakers,
They ain't win yet. Yeah. According to you, we can't even say anything because they ain't win the whole
Nah,
thing.
but I'm saying y'all not even like, like we in the second round.
Well, no, I was rooting for them to beat Memphis.
you know why? You know why? Because we used to winning, man. This is
They gotta
nothing.
play Golden
What
State.
the
Y'all
whole-
haven't won in a while because y'all don't even count the bubble.
I don't count the bubble one.
Yeah, I
So
don't count the
y'all
bubble either.
haven't won in a while.
I don't count the bubble either, man.
That bubble one was little.
I know I want to get into Lakers.
This was your squad too, son. Memphis was your your young gunners.
Yeah, and it just made me. It pissed me off, man. They do a lot of, as
Lot of
you young
chatting.
fellas say, chatting.
Chats.
Yo, all day long, this dude Dylan Brooks waiting to get a response out of LeBron. So you get in his face, and LeBron says something, and he starts clapping in his face. Like, come on, man, it's just before, you're not even that good.
Yeah,
yet.
he's not.
Or at all. Maybe I don't even know what's gonna be at yet or at all. Yeah, you're horrible, son.
Not horrible.
And then he's not available to speak to the
Yeah,
media.
then you know
which is
you
even
talk all that.
crazy.
And now with every game you lost in LA, you go home and don't talk to the media.
That's weak, man.
That's definitely weak, son.
weak.
But why is he even guarding LeBron?
That's
He's
his
so
assignment.
trash. But,
Yo,
but he
this-
can't defend him.
This started with
He's
Craig
their
Elo.
best defender.
That's crazy.
I think,
He's their best on-ball defender.
That's crazy.
What
That's
you call
what
it?
they
Got to
say.
guard the big.
but he gives
Jaren
up
Jackson.
mad points.
Jaren Jackson, defensive player of the year, but he can't guard LeBron and guard AD. So you got to take the assignment somewhere. I just don't like how you say, yo, you need to drop 40 on. I don't gotta drop 40 on you to cook you.
Like, he didn't have to.
If
Like,
I
that game was over.
Bro, they won by 40.
But they beat them by
Yes,
40,
that's the
right?
thing. You lost
won
by
at
40.
You
You
got
got
40.
your 40.
You lost by
the team.
40, son. That you can't do that if you're competitive.
I
I know games get out of hand, but like you're like this, all the stuff you're talking now, it amplifies how much you really suck.
You know what's crazy though? I feel like I know y'all probably didn't follow him like that. He was literally better before he started getting the sound bites.
Oh yeah,
Like
Dylan Brooks?
he was a
Yeah.
better player
Yeah,
before
I
he
know.
he got
Definitely.
the interviews.
He brought heat to himself.
And then
though.
like literally,
yeah, put that microscope on himself. Yo.
I was like, the world's looking at
Yeah.
him.
Oh, you
got what you asked for.
Why
like
would
yo,
you
you
call
only
LeBron
shoot
out,
you only
though,
shoot 25% from three.
Yeah,
Now
that's
they
right.
start deep diving into all your stats.
your man is 38 doing reverse dunks in traffic. Leave that man alone.
Listen,
I'm
Yeah, it's
not
too
gonna call him
disrespectful.
out, son.
Yeah.
You didn't
nah.
like it, Trick? You didn't like it. Disrespect.
Nah, I mean, it's unnecessary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you haven't proven anything yet as a team or as an individual. And then if you're going to do it, you got to stand in the fire, fam. You got to be 10 toes down on that. Like, yo, I said it. Next game, I'm going to do better.
Yeah.
Right. Your man vanished.
Say it from the back of the boat
See
while
ya.
you fishing. You know, next year, I'm going to come.
Yeah.
Pause.
They say they might even sign. They might not sign him though.
Your man free agent.
He shouldn't.
oh, this was his last year.
Yeah.
How much
That
money
rookie
you give
deal?
him?
Somebody see, listen, he talked just enough for somebody to pick him up.
No, but if you Memphis, how much money you giving him?
Oh,
You know,
Contracts
listen,
going
man,
around right now
This
for
is
guys
not a
like him.
he's
This
gonna
is not
get.
a
He's
jab.
probably
I
gonna get
know a
over
team-
15. He's gonna get between 15
I know
and
a
20.
team that signed him. I know a team that signed him.
Nets.
You're bugging.
Two of y'all are fans of him.
Nets was signing.
Nets would not sign him.
Yep.
Nah.
They would. They would.
I think those
Play
days
what
are over.
position?
I think those days are over for them doing
your
those
three?
dumb contracts.
Josh Hart.
Josh Hart.
I don't think nobody is signing.
I like
him.
Josh Hart though. I fuck with him.
I don't think nobody is signing.
It's a good pickup.
Nah,
It's
he's
a
gonna
clown.
get
He
signed.
gonna get signed.
He's gonna get signed.
He told us
If he
enough.
don't do nothing off that deal,
It's over.
he out the league.
But the thing is, too, this
I
is
don't
why
wish that on him though.
Get
your
LeBron
coins, son.
responding to this dude kind of irked me even more.
Why?
He ain't
didn't
got
really.
it. He ain't got it. I know, but he start going on Twitter and all that stuff and posting stuff.
You just had a fun. Yo, this,
No,
you
hold
know
on
what?
a second. Hold on, man. I'm saying that dude is not even. Yo, he is so peripheral, son. That he don't have to say anything to this dude. So we all gonna say it for him because they gave him that work, son. You lose by 40 in the closeout? Nah, man. You lose by 40 game one, maybe game two, but not a closeout game by 40.
Yeah, he wasn't even in.
Yeah, you had no chance.
Sometimes you gotta say something, though, man.
Nah, sometimes
I'm okay with the response.
Sometimes.
and especially
No,
if
but
you win
I'm
like
s-
that.
I'm just saying his level.
Yeah, I mean, but
I know you got as a dude, we get caught up in this. Yo, I gotta say something back, clap back, whatever. But yo, that dude is so minute in the scheme of things, man. It's nothing.
But it's
his
because
game
he's-
spoke for it, man. You holding me and look at what I'm doing, and I'm 38. I got you by 15, 16 years.
That's exactly why you can talk your shit. Why not?
so you got coming up Lakers versus Golden State. LeBron cannot lose to Curry again.
Nah,
it can't happen. Who you got,
will.
Trick?
Yo, that's gonna be tough, fam.
I got
Like that series really could go either way. I think I'm gonna pick Golden State because of the injury possibility with LA.
yeah.
If AD goes
listen,
down,
you-
I think that tilts the series.
If you get AD for those last two games,
So it's
Golden
about to
State
say,
has no chance.
He better destroy.
I'm not gonna say they
Looney.
have no chance. That's the best
Nah,
shooting team you've
the
ever
way
seen.
the way AD was playing these last two games, I've never seen him play
Okay,
like
so
that.
trade 2 for 3. You
Yeah,
still
that-
got a chance. Yo.
I understand. Nah, I don't think
That
they
squad,
have a,
Jordan
because
Poole,
all you're gonna
Klay
be doing is
Thompson,
threes.
Steph Curry.
They got a bench.
That's
too.
You
not
try to
Golden
come in the
State
lane, he
nice.
swat everything.
They're
you
not
got?
going in the
Who y'all
lane.
got?
Who you got, Rudy?
Damn.
Yep.
Well, you know,
This guy's
I'm a Laker
could-
fan for life, man. But LeBron just don't do it for me, kid. Him and AD don't do it for me, kid.
Yeah, AD pisses me off the most.
So with that being said,
and Golden State, they just like this is probably one of the only teams that didn't do no major trades. Like pretty much their whole team is there for like the past 5-6 years, 4 or 5 years.
yeah.
And they just won a chip. You gotta get an edge to them, kid. I'll give it to them. But I don't want the Lakers to win, but I'm gonna give it to Golden State.
It's definitely going 7. But I'm rooting for the Lakers, right? Because I'm inspired by the way they're playing ball now. Inspired, especially against Memphis.
Yo, O's inspired, bro.
Inspired.
Yes, sir.
So, but I think Golden State is gonna pull it out.
Yeah.
Pause.
Thank you.
Yeah. Got that one, kid. Podix, who you got?
I got Golden State.
What?
I got Golden State.
LeBron's your boy, though.
He is.
You don't think he's gonna beat them?
It's not that I don't think he can. I think he can. Do I think he will? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if he has one of those games left like he used to do against Boston, and where he's scoring 25 points in a row.
Mine's is purely off a matchup. Like
Yeah.
They match up bad.
they don't match up well.
Yeah.
Like their guard, like the dangerous
Definitely
thing
not.
about Golden State is probably their guard play, right? I don't want Austin Reeves guarding Steph Curry, bro. I just don't want that. I don't want that. And then you got to switch off to Klay Thompson. I don't want that either.
Yeah, I think they're gonna cancel
literally
each other
as
out.
explosive as I feel like them two in the series at least are more dangerous than what AD and what LeBron can do, because as big as LeBron is, like what he's not gonna.
Yeah. He's not.
You can't require that out of him.
He can't be all team.
He can't. He can't.
That's-
So
y'all
he's
talk
gonna
about-
be doing too much, and then AD, what you call it? Not saying Kevon Looney's gonna lock him up. That's a lot of fighting down there. I don't know if bad hip or injury come into play. I don't know. So I don't know. Like when the game get dirty like that, I think AD tends to struggle because he's more of a finesse person than he is like a power player.
But he played powerful in those.
He definitely did. He definitely did. But he
would have been out of
definitely
here.
had to.
But I don't think AD is an X factor, man. I think D'Lo Russell gonna be more of a factor than him because he could score the ball.
Yeah, but he's not consistent.
He had 30 in that last game.
Yeah, he's not consistent. So if you look at the series, he went from like
you don't
30
need him to be consistent.
to like
you need him
4.
to do it in a couple of games and get you a dub.
He brought him back in 2 games too. Like he came back in the first game in LA. He had like 3 threes in a row. Yeah. Brought him right back in the game.
He's another wild card too.
Can't figure him out either.
I'm rooting for the Lakers,
Another rooter.
but Steph's hard to beat, man.
Yeah,
He just showed us that yesterday, bro. How do you beat Steph?
Yeah. I think Golden State is going to win because I think they got over their biggest hurdle. Remember last year, I think they had a game like that where they went through the series and then once the finals came, you knew they were going to win. They got on the roll, man.
Yeah.
Like this scared them. So now they should be ready to go. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's going to even go 7, bro. It might go like 6 or 5 against the Lakers, though.
Y'all Laker fans letting me down, B. Come on, man. Speak from your heart.
I said I rooted.
We want the Lakers to win.
Man, I need somebody to stand up and say the Lakers going to win.
Yo, because of who we got, we
gotta be objective, man.
We don't have that player.
Listen,
You gotta be objective.
I got LeBron.
Nah, he ain't that dude. Nah, he ain't that dude.
We don't love him, man. We like
they
him, bro.
dancing, right? Because look, y'all both Knicks fan, I'm a Heat fan. We beating y'all. That's how I'm talking.
That's gonna be.
And how y'all gotta talk.
And we gonna beat y'all, right?
Exactly.
No question.
That's what it is.
We gonna talk about
y'all
that.
sitting here analytical.
We're gonna talk about that
Not
right
the
now.
Lakers I know, man. For like 5-6 years, it's not the Lakers I know.
So
It's true.
it hasn't been the
Not
Lakers I know in a
But
while.
and I'm not feeling it either.
Trick,
what I'm saying? That's the crazy thing.
You know I love Lakers, bro.
No, big.
Yo, do you remember we were playing in the center and Magic? You just found out Magic had AIDS, bro.
HIV.
Sorry,
first.
HIV. I came to the center. It was a Tuesday or Thursday because that was the only day.
Only days at the center.
And yo, you made fun of Magic, and you was like, yo, they ain't gonna win no more. Yo, bro, we almost had a fight.
We almost
bro.
fought over it.
Yes.
Yo, we've been friends for forever. We literally almost fought over me saying something about Magic.
Yo,
Y'all
I'm like,
don't even
yo,
know him,
this
son.
man
But
was
do
like, yo,
people
the
know what
Lakers
the
are
center
done.
is?
That's it. He got HIV. He's
And he
gonna
was
die.
right.
I'm like, yo,
Right.
son, what's up with you?
And he was right.
Yo, y'all should have me on the podcast more often.
Yo, nah, I remember that, man. Damn, that was.
I forgot about it, but
Yeah, that was tough too, man. When
All right. So, yo, Ponix, your Miami Heat versus the New York Knicks.
let's go Knicks.
Go New York.
Good win
New York,
yesterday.
go.
How you feel about it? I remember you said, first of all, when the Miami Heat were playing the Bucks, you were like, they're not going to win.
even they were up 3-1.
Even
Remember
if
that.
I was up 3-1, yeah, I didn't see that coming.
So now you're happy now. You're good.
Yeah, I'm happy to be wrong.
You think they're going to, that's it. Yo, I'll let you put that. So, the Knicks, what you think? What's going to happen? Sweep?
Nah, not sweet.
5?
6.
6. Nice.
Yeah, I give him 6. So.
I think 6.
Jimmy
we already
Butler.
did what we
You think
had to.
Jimmy Butler gonna do that for 4 games, yo?
He didn't do it last night. He didn't do it the last game. I think
Oh,
all he
didn't
got to do.
score.
Listen, man, you don't need a Jimmy Butler that's gonna go off like he did in the Bucks series because you're not going against someone like the Bucks. You feel me? So I'm not saying that you need like a departure, but I don't need to score 40 to beat the Knicks. He saw it. Yes, like we saw it the last game. You don't need 40. All you have to do is have your impact felt, bro. When Kevin Love can get the ball off a rebound and throw the same pass 3 times, why need somebody? Why need somebody to drop 40?
So that's the point. You think that's going to keep happening? The Knicks are a good
That's funny,
defensive
son.
team,
Huh?
right? That's an aberration. What happened yesterday?
What's the aberration?
That they going to give up easy buckets, run outs, and all of that kind of
It's
stuff.
your first episode on the pod.
Stop.
All right, cool. Look, man.
Let's do
Look,
it.
right? I'm more than a Jimmy guy. I'm a Spoelstra guy. I think Spoelstra can make more important adjustments than Tibbs can. Because Tibbs had they made 7 threes yesterday, right? One of those people on the team, Obi Toppin, had 4 of the threes out of 7.
Yeah.
And he's not in the fourth quarter.
Benched.
When you need buckets.
Great coaching. You see what I'm saying? Like stuff like that, I feel like I feel like what you call it.
He's forcing grabs out there.
Spoelstra will play around with. You feel me? So it's just like we'll put it in the Duncan Robinson. If he's not doing something, we'll pull him out. I'm not gonna keep him there to be like, all right, you're not producing for me. Let me. You feel me?
Duncan Robinson.
Yeah, I think
they gave him mad money and he still be getting benched.
Fact.
Do DMPs.
Exactly. So look,
Don't play around.
When y'all was in control of the game going into the second quarter, right?
Yes.
Literally, the team that got us back into it to be losing by 6 going into the half, he let them play throughout the game. He didn't put Max Strus in the game until the third quarter. You see what I'm saying? Like, things like that are important. I'm not just going to keep just grinding. Yo, this person don't got it. I mean, put Hartstein in. He's not doing anything to affect the game. I don't believe in his audibles as a coach. So, like, when you look at the matchup thing, Booty, like, what you call it, the Bucks, you can sit here and say that, what you call it, like, Jimmy exploded, yeah. But, again, what everybody else was talking about, lack of adjustments from coaching. Bud he didn't make adjustments.
Not at all.
Giannis didn't have a bad game 5. He had 38 and 20.
Right.
You feel me?
He had a bad fourth quarter, though.
He had a bad fourth
missed
quarter,
13
but that's
free
all that
throws that
matters.
game.
Where does the coaching comes into play where it's like, all right, cool, like I have to find a way to stop the bleeding.
So here's
Literally
why I
just
asked you
stop.
about Jimmy, though, because I don't think you're going to get a Kyle Lowry just giving you 20 off of dribble pull-ups and stuff like that, right? And so when that's not happening, they got to score from somewhere. That's JB, right?
Yeah.
But you playing against a really good defensive team as a unit, right? I think they're going to stop them. Now, if everything go the way the game went yesterday, we ass out. But I think we got something.
I think you guys play a brand of basketball, and I was talking about it earlier. I think you guys play a brand of basketball that's very what's the best way to say it? Y'all go off momentum very well. You see what I'm saying? Like y'all go on these runs where it's like, all right, cool, like they'll go crazy and then like you'll find them up like 18 and stuff like that.
Right. And the home crowd was
exactly, and it was rocking.
Had him.
Yeah.
My
Had 'em
thing,
hyped.
my thing, what I seen with New York time and time thing, and like it becomes a like, oh, it's just the Knicks being the Knicks, is they don't know how to
Sustain
like,
it.
Exactly.
Agreed.
They'll go through this cold period. We're up 18 points, and then going into the half, you're down 6.
That was a tremendous
That's a
adjustment.
bad.
though.
That's a bad drop off. You see what I'm saying?
What a halftime adjustment, son.
Everything that was going for you, it's like, all right, cool. Like we'd even planned for it to go this good. So now we don't even know how to, take the next step or at least keep this to where we want it.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? Because if you still up by double digits in the half, you can still be confident about that. You can't let a team that you was shooting the lights out, your home,
What was the
first
biggest lead
game, y'all,
yesterday?
huh?
What was the next biggest lead
I
yesterday?
think there was
first?
18. Like 15, 18.
Yeah, that's wild.
I think like 15.
That might cost them the series, man.
And then
You can't be up 18
Right,
at
yeah,
home,
think
son.
about it, you lose.
At
You go
home.
game 7 and you lose.
You see what I'm
Remember
saying?
that first game you got
So-
one? Yeah.
So when that drop off becomes a thing, now people tend to they tighten up. And the same thing about adjustments is everything that you was getting in the first half, I can now go into the half and be like, yo, this is what their plan is. We seen how we can alter it. Bro, Kyle Lowry had 4 blocks. Fuck the pull-ups. He had 4 blocks yesterday. 4? You see what I'm saying? And
That's crazy.
For somebody to block you and it not to be the big 4 times, they locking you up, bro.
Yeah.
At
He
one
only
point,
played 8 people yesterday.
Huh?
He only played 8 people. 10.
he it's like he doesn't learn his lesson. You gotta throw stuff. You gotta throw
man
stuff at the
burn 'em up.
fan. You gotta try and do things, especially when you're losing your momentum. Because how else do you gain it back? You're not gonna gain it back with the same people that lost it.
Wasn't
what
this
they
kid
gonna do?
hot the first half?
Who?
The lefty?
Both of them. RJ
RJ
and
had a good
RJ,
game
yeah,
yesterday.
yeah.
He had a
game?
good
Until
first
the end.
half.
Until the end of the
first half.
He had a good first half.
He had a
But
decent
he had a
third
decent
quarter.
stat line, right? Like
Fourth
Yeah.
quarter, he was.
So did Brunson, and Brunson was like, "Yo, I played horribly." Because when you
that
look,
0 for 7 from 3 was death.
it's
though.
crazy. And then what you call it? RJ was like 1 for 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like, yeah, you got 26, but
1
you
for
got
5.
26.
Barry was one for 5 from 3.
Okay, you got 26 like the hard way. You see what I'm saying? Where it's just like, bro, like when you hit threes, it opens up your game even more because now But now I know you're not hitting your shots, and now your floater is getting, you're missing your floater.
Yeah.
What do you got? And then now on top of that, you're missing shots, bro. It's so much worse when the team on the other side is now getting everything they want. So now you're getting beat up on the offensive end, and you can't make nothing. You're gonna lose.
It's a big letdown, though, man.
I feel like more than Jimmy having bigger games, the reason why I'm gonna be like confident in the 6 or 7, fuck it. I'll say the reason why I'm confident in the Heat is because I feel like the Knicks got more games like that to come than they don't. I just don't see. I don't see them like handling business because even when they beat Cleveland, Cleveland was playing very, very bad. Donovan Mitchell, 11 points.
But is that bad playing?
Credit goes to the Knicks.
No,
Exactly.
it goes to the Knicks.
Exactly.
It goes to the Knicks.
Yeah.
But then you also have everyone playing bad.
Yeah.
So it's just like, all right, cool. As disruptive as you can be, some of these people are just like not performing. Yeah. They said some of them was like rattled after playing. You can't say that. Of course. You can't say that as I'm rattled. Come on, I beat you already. You not believe. They saying the bigs were rattled in the first games that they played in the Garden. I beat you already. I beat you in your mind already.
You talking about Cleveland?
Starks
said
is
that, right?
out there too.
Yeah, Cleveland.
Starks is out there?
Yeah, Ewing right now in the
King
front
was there.
seat.
Alonzo was out too.
But you see what? You couldn't rattle Butler though. You can't rattle a team like that. They well coached.
Exactly.
They got different kind of players.
And that's why I think it's a matchup problem more than it is like a talent thing. Because I think on the talent end, y'all got it. But the way Tibbs' rotations are, I just don't. I think he's gonna get out coached more than the team lack of performance.
Spoelstra might be the best coach in the league, bro.
You feel me?
Yeah,
I think
him and Ty Lue.
I think he has the less talented roster in the league, and for him to be in the position that he's in,
he's the 8th seed,
But he
so it's
got
not
that
like
dog,
they do.
man.
Exactly.
They
He's doing
did
a
work.
lot
And he
more
only
with
need
less.
that one. Yeah, a bunch of teams be like, yo, we need more than one. But
He's
I
good
just
coach.
give me one, and I'll go far.
Did you find yourself room for the Knicks, Rudy?
Don't you hate the Knicks?
You asked me all the hard questions, yo. Damn.
I know it's hard. I was rooting for them, bro. I ain't room for the Knicks since like Starks, Mason against.
Yo,
I'm loving that the Knicks
Jordan
are
back
good,
then.
so I can hate them
me,
again.
Bernard King, when the Knicks traded Bernard King,
I was
done,
indifferent
kid.
about the Knicks for like the last 10 years because I figured I
I
ain't really
was
doing anything.
done when they traded Bernard, kid.
Yeah, I was
I've been
trying
a hater
to.
ever since.
I was trying to make a rap song for the Knicks when they.
Yeah, they have the worst hype song ever known to man. Any sports team.
But go New York, go New York.
Yo, that shit is so. The music behind it is all terrible, yo.
And it's in New York, right? Like
Yeah,
you could
that's
come up
te-
with something fire.
You could've got to
right?
That's what we
somebody.
went
All
with.
these
All
damn
these
rappers
people
we
here.
got here, like all these.
Word, with Jada Kiss
Rappers.
with a New York
Word, yo,
song.
word. Jada,
What's up, Jada? We need a New York Knicks song. Dog.
He's definitely a big Knick fan too. Fat
Listen,
Joe's
kill it.
there all the time too.
Yeah,
watching
Fat
the
Joe
game.
live in Miami. You'll see him.
Yeah, he'll be at both games. He was at the Knick game yesterday
He's gonna
too.
be at all 7 games.
Listen, we did what we had to do. We split at home. So
Yeah.
even if we
Y'all
Well,
not
you
gonna
might
have
get
a
two.
real home court advantage
win.
in Miami. Yo.
That's a good win.
Yeah, there's a lot of New Yorkers in
Yeah,
Miami
that
too.
definitely-
fam.
They are.
It's
They
not
are,
gonna be
but
as much of a
there's a
home
lot of
court
people.
advantage.
There's a lot of New Yorkers in love with the Miami life that might not make it to the game.
We'll see.
It's getting warm.
You know, it's hot outside.
You
Not
know,
out there.
I gotta throw a little jab at your man, Ponix.
What's up?
Embiid, the low
The
management
guy's
guy, bro.
actually hurt, and he's still
The load management dudes seem to not be playing right now, dog.
Yo, and
wonder
Kawhi was
why.
balling
They are-
too, man.
They are hurt. What's
Yo,
up?
Kawhi was
load
balling,
management.
yo.
These cats is hurt. What's up, man?
Oh wait, time out. Before you talk about Embiid, yo, your man had a torn meniscus. You thought he was sitting out playoff games.
Did he?
Did he have a torn meniscus?
Did he
They
really
just
have?
said it like a couple of days
So what's
ago.
all the resting for though? If you're
Yeah,
still
they're
gonna
still
get hurt
getting
when
hurt.
we need you, dog. Embiid, where is he? I need you for the playoffs. Kawhi, I need you for the playoffs, bro.
And Kawhi
You
was
took
balling
a year and a
those
half
first two.
off. I need you now.
And he
bro.
might take
They
another
played
year
the
off.
majority of the game. Yo, you're dragging it. You're
I'm just saying.
dragging it.
All right, I'm gonna leave it alone. But
That means
the low management
the
dudes
MVP
are not available. Yeah,
He's
who's not
MVP.
playing in the playoffs?
because he's injured. Yo, this is what I mean. you can't just say
He
he's
is
not
injured. But
playing.
why
He
are
can't
these dudes
play.
getting hurt, man?
Why is he hurt?
taking
I'm
all
not
these games
that
off?
man. What?
You
He
take
just
know.
can't get injured?
Yeah, but these dudes take off not to get injured, and they still get injured.
That's life.
All right. Yo, these
You
are
ever
the
been in
things
a
I
car?
was rocking, man.
Hold
That's a
on.
40 million life lesson.
Hold on. Yo, it's the logic. All right, you ever
I won't take
been
too long with
you
it. I
ever
just wanna
been?
throw a little
No,
jab
we don't
and get
got
outta
to. We
here,
don't
man.
got to. You ever been in a car accident?
Yeah, I hit his car, man.
You wanted to?
He's gonna say no.
Yes,
We got
actually,
receipts.
I did hit this man's car back in the day.
The plan was to hit his car.
No.
Time
I
out.
think it was.
Chico, you heard it.
I think it was,
my
man.
father never found out
He know
until
now.
now. Sorry, pops.
All right.
Yeah,
Shit happens.
I know.
Shit happens.
All right, man. I'm
You
just
don't
saying-
get in the car like, yo, I can't
I'm
wait
just
to
saying,
bump
bro,
somebody's
the
shit.
low management dudes are not playing, man.
Pause.
He probably did, man.
Low management dudes are not playing. That's all I'm saying.
Because they injured, and now you see why they low
All right.
management so much.
Now,
Because
let's talk
maybe if
about,
they did extra, they would have played.
Giannis made the headlines with his failure. He's not a failure. He is a failure.
No, he asked the season if he thought the season was a failure.
Yeah, he wasn't feeling that question.
Yeah, but it was.
Definitely was a failure.
Season's a failure if
I
you're
think
one
it's
seed and
interesting.
lose in the first round.
I think it's a disappointment.
The one
Yeah,
overall
it's a
seed
failure.
too.
Let me start with Rudy, man. You heard what Giannis said, right?
Yeah.
What do you think? Is the season a failure for the Bucks?
Oh, it was Giannis a failure.
I mean, he balled, man. Like, it ain't like he didn't play. He didn't come to show up.
He basically missed
You know?
3 games though.
Yeah.
But I don't think the season. I guess the season could be a failure because if you don't win the chip, that means everybody is failing except for the team that wins the championship.
Well, not I. Oh, I
You
got
know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
I got
if you go with it that route, if you take it that route, then yeah, it's a failure because you didn't win the championship. But with all the practicing and the games that got them to that point, it was a successful year. They made it to the 1 seed. They won more games than anybody did in their league. So it's not a failure.
Right.
You just didn't win a chip.
You think, Trick?
It's a failure, Pam. It's a failure, yo, because they was expected to win it. You certainly expected to get past the first round.
Correct.
Yeah, and real talk, it's conspiracy theory, right? But I really felt like Miami threw that game to Atlanta because they wanted the Milwaukee matchup, yo. I really believe that. As
Playing
crazy
game.
as that
Playing
sounds.
game?
Yep. I never
Yeah,
seen
that-
Miami not play with hard, not get rebounds,
Yes.
not go hard.
To see how they
Pause.
played against Milwaugee,
Didn't
every
they beat 'em in
game,
the bubble?
even
It
the
didn't
game
even
they
look like the
lost.
same team,
right?
yo. I really believe that, man.
Two different teams.
Yeah, they
yo.
probably felt they could beat him. They beat him in the bubble, right?
I think they knew
They
they
was
had
the
a better
matchup.
chance than Boston.
Yeah. All right. Wow. Ducking actually got him somewhere.
Ducking.
I'm not looking at you, Ponix. So yeah, you think it was a failure?
Yeah, I think it's a failure.
Dirk.
That's a tough one, man. I liked a lot of things that Giannis said in the post in terms
What's
of
not to like
real
about that
life.
dude?
Right.
But you know, when it's all said and done, the whole objective of the season is to win that chip. If you don't win the chip, you failed at your mission.
Ponix.
Not for everybody.
All right. Did you guys have them winning? Like the whole
Yeah.
thing? Were they your pick?
No, yeah, I
I
had him
think
going
I
to the
have.
final.
No, I
think they
had
could have.
Clippers.
I
But-
felt like they were one of maybe 4
Did
or
you
5
have-
teams.
did you have-
No, I didn't know.
I
I
Everybody-
got the Knicks winning.
I had the Clippers from beginning of the
No, I'm
season.
saying who you had winning the East?
Oh yeah, that was easy. Yeah.
Milwaukee?
I didn't.
Milwaukee.
You didn't have Boston?
I didn't have
I had
Boston. I had
Boston.
Milwaukee.
I remember.
No, I
got
think I had Boston. I had Boston.
I gotta check the tapes.
I had Boston.
I had Milwaukee and Clippers in the finals.
I think
That's looking good right now.
I get what he's saying. And the reason why I say I'll give it more grace than other people probably giving it is because, one, he's won recently. And I feel like, all right, cool, I can give you the grace because you know what it takes. And also you put in enough work on your end where this statement can be true. Giannis is not a failure in any sense of any sense of the word. He's not a failure. Is the season kind of a wash? Yeah, because you're the number 1 seed, but at the same time, you can't plan certain things. I don't think he planned to go out
with that back
injury and miss basically 3 games. And that's not to give him the excuse of it, but at the same time, I feel like when he was on the court, he did everything that he could have possibly did to not be looked as a failure, personally. Right. But in the whole grand scheme of things, I think the word I don't like the word failure. I think it's more of a disappointment than it is a failure.
Yeah, that failure word. I know that's what got
like
to him.
Failure is a stronger word.
His drop the mic moment was Mike a failure because he didn't win it every year, right?
Yeah.
And it was like, he's right.
Yeah.
I bet if you ask Mike will tell you them seasons.
Mike will tell you it's a failure. And
I
think that's what I think. I think it becomes a mentality thing. And that becomes like the bigger argument.
Word.
Because if you look at, it's like how you take not disappointment, but like setbacks. If you're not gonna retire next year, then this is just a lesson learned for me to apply.
That's correct.
You feel me?
Agreed.
So I think if that's his mindset, what he's saying makes sense. But I don't know about like from a whole team perspective, because some people are not going to be on that team next year because of their performance. And then now it's like, all right, cool. Like now when you don't, because what he was saying, it's easy to talk like that from the franchise player perspective. You're going to get everything you want.
Right.
When somebody now don't get the contract extension or don't get the money that they want, it's because they failed in that moment.
So you making the failure argument now, right?
No, for
Chris
sure.
Middleton might be gone. If they win, they keep that team together or most of it.
Exactly.
When you lose, now all bets are off.
Exactly. Right. So as a team, like as a whole, I can see like I get it. You can say that they failed. It's a wash. Like you're not the 1 seed and you drop in 5 games too. So it's like because even then, like. Bro, everybody was like, "Yo, when Giannis come back, this thing is a wash." Like everybody already gave you that.
Yeah, everybody.
That's why I say it's a failure.
It can be. Yeah.
I say it's a total failure. Being the number 1 seed or lose. I know Miami is not the normal 8 seed. I get it, but I know Giannis was hurt and he somewhat gets a pass. But the rest of the team, man, they got to do something, man.
There ain't no rest of the team. Okay, Giannis is the team.
Where was Drew Holiday? He was supposed to be stopping Butler.
Butler was.
Gave him. It's like he gave him 80 points.
Exactly.
Yo, how many times has that 8 beaten a 1?
In a 7-game series, this is the first one for basketball.
It says 7.
No, 7, 8, but there were 5. There were 5-game first round. I think this is the first one.
First time in a 7-game?
In a 7-game.
Oh, it's definitely a failure then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you didn't even make it to a 7th game to be like, you know what? You didn't make it to a 7th game. You got beat in 5.
Right.
It's a failure.
Right.
Definitely, you're supposed to overcome Giannis' injuries better than that.
I also think if play devil's advocate, I also think market plays it also plays a large part in that argument too, because it's just like this is a success for a Milwaukee franchise. Because their expectation is what? It's only based off of Giannis anyway, because he got them a championship. But like, if Milwaukee never wins a championship again, he's like immortalized in Milwaukee.
Oh yeah, he's.
But like, if you're on when they talk about like LeBron, for example, being on the Lakers, the reason why it's a failure is because that's the expectation when you're one of the best players and you're on the best teams, like franchise wise. That's the expectation. You don't come here to not win.
First of all,
come here to win.
That's a crazy question right after the game, though. Like, you ready emotionally.
And he said that
2 years in a row.
Question is last 2 years in a row.
I would be tight too.
It's like, yo, come on, man. You ask me ridiculous questions.
Ask me outside in the back.
But I think the injury affected him because now you have a back problem, right? Now you're not a 100% two-way player. Obviously, you're going to be good on offense. But now, who you going to play D against?
Pause.
I guarantee if he was healthy, he probably would have been like, yo, let me hold Butler. But you can't play offense and play Butler defense, bro. That's pretty tough.
He wanted to.
Your man's lighting it up for 50. He like, Giannis should be like, yo, let me hold this dude.
Then you get dunked on. It's the first time you hold him.
So the injury, I give him a pass on that.
Yeah. But the season's a failure.
It's a failure.
It's not directed at just Giannis. It's directed at the Bucks
as a collective.
Yeah, that's what they said. Budenholzer, that last game, I don't know.
But you're
supposed to be a coach.
No disrespect.
He didn't coach anything in those last few minutes.
100%. But I I feel like what you call it. You heard what happened with him?
Well,
So his brother died during what you call it, car crash.
during the game?
Like before it or something like
The
that.
coach?
Yeah.
Word?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Season's not a failure, man.
That's
Just maybe.
That could change
I'm
things.
saying
Hold on a second.
context is
Rest in
it's a
peace.
beautiful
Nah, but-
thing.
but for
I
the
don't think
Bucks-
it. I don't think it accuses it. I think if you coaching, you coaching. You
And
know what I
also,
mean?
Like, I
I
don't
say it's
wanna
a
sound
failure because they
insensitive,
I don't
won
want to sound
years ago.
insensitive, but
I say that's why I say it's a failure because they just won with the same team
No,
already
100%.
a few years ago. So
Yo, they wasn't that good, man. Like they got one player.
Nah, but they
That's
didn't
all that
win seed though,
matters.
bro.
Nah, they got pieces, yo.
Nah, they don't
That's
got
the
no
one.
fucking
They got
pieces.
pieces.
Man. They
yo,
just
they got the best
How
record.
they-
Giannis.
Ball
That's
player.
it. That just shows you how the rest of the league fucking suck. That they're number one.
Drew Holiday is garbage, son?
He sucks.
Stop it.
No.
Stop
Come
it.
on, bro.
He's probably the best two-way player in the NBA, son.
He look,
a lot
he
of
did
people
good
say
this
he's
year.
best
Listen,
defender
he
in the
did good
league.
this year. He did good last year. But overall,
No, he
he's not.
sucked against.
he's
he
not
sucked
a,
against Jimmy Butler, dog.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he's
what it
not.
was.
Rough
He's not
series,
that dude. Like he's not in the top 5 point guards.
He doesn't have
top
to be.
10.
He don't have to be.
They don't
He's
need
top
him to
10.
be.
He could play
he's
point
in the
for my
top
team.
10
Yeah,
two-way
top
player
10.
though.
He's a top 10 point guard if you're just doing point guards.
He's a top 10
Yo,
two-way
He's
player.
definitely a top 10
Milwaukee
point
got
guard.
one player, son. That's it.
They got
Everybody
pieces,
else
yo.
is like, yo, the rest of the four, when I watch them, it's like they pickup dudes, man. Like they from the park or some shit. Like, Giannis just go like, yo, you, come play with me. That's how.
That was
Oh, that's a
Rick
pause.
accent?
That's a pause. You, come play on my team. Man. That's how they look out there, man. Giannis
Yo,
gets the
Middleton.
ball.
What happened to Middleton?
Yo,
He's a
hurt,
pickup
man.
player.
I don't think he was. I
He's
don't
a
think
set
he's
shooter,
100%.
son. Like he.
Nah, Middleton's not a set shooter. He just hurt.
Yeah, I don't
If
think he was
healthy,
comfortable with that. knee.
dude is a ball player.
If you
Yeah,
look
I
at
don't think
all
he's
the other
comfortable.
teams,
They
all
got-
the other teams got like 2 or
They got
3
replenish,
star
man.
players,
My
man.
ticket will tell you otherwise, man.
They got replenished.
I'm telling you, a lot of these. Listen, man. A lot of these players. The reason why I'm saying Rudy go off because got that smoke for them because they be losing. Middleton had him for 15 points.
Can't
bro.
get
This
that.
guy with betting again. son.
Yeah, 15
Yo, you know,
points.
when you put your bets
No
in, let
game
me
with
know so I can
Giannis.
go under.
No game with Giannis. I like 15.
Yeah,
They
that
had
was.
14.
They won the first game without Giannis.
They have
Wow, how they
14.
check the
Portis.
numbers, right?
I got a
Always
message.
fucking won,
I got a
bro.
message for Giannis, man. Giannis, you're not a failure in life, bro. You are a
Oh, you
success.
thought he took that question too hard?
Yeah. Like you are a success, bro. You lost. You should have won. You failed to win
Today,
the first
this
round.
year.
It is a failure. You're a champion.
Exactly.
Your team didn't do well.
Semantics.
You didn't even get to 7. Like you got what was it? 6?
Five.
Nah, come on. That's a failure, dog.
Yeah, that's my point.
You're the Bucks, number 1 record.
Like
but it's
7,
okay.
anything can happen, man.
It's okay. You're
But
gonna
nobody
be
had
back.
them. I get it.
You're not gonna win every year, but
I
you're
see,
not.
I see both sides of it.
But that's a terrible,
me too.
terrible
See
year.
both sides.
That's definitely a bad L.
But thank you, man. Yo, Trick, thanks for coming by, bro.
Of course, bro. I loved it, man. I did my best to conduct myself in a sports.
Yeah, man. Knicks fans.
We had to edit Trick saying a whole bunch of stuff, so
Yo,
we gotta look
when's
out
the
for
next
him
Knicks
muted
game?
every time he's
Tuesday?
just have his picture.
Tomorrow,
I
right?
think
Tomorrow?
it's tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's go Knicks, man.
Let's go Knicks.
What?
Yeah, whatever.
I'm not gonna phase me, man. Miami too old.
Nah, I'm going Miami.
Nah.
You think they're gonna win again?
I think,
They
yo,
gonna win again?
Miami
I think
might.
Butler's not going to
get
play.
the-
It's gonna be
I think they're just
Miami.
going to concede game 2.
Yo,
Knicks win
I get you
game
this.
2.
I get you this, right? If Julius play tomorrow, y'all win off the hype that he comes.
Yeah. I think.
But now they talking about your man,
Got the one game
Jalen
what you needed, though.
Brunson,
Oh, yeah,
sore
he's-
ankle.
Yeah, he
All
tried
right.
something.
When we come back to
You
the
found out
garden
your
after
raccoon's
this,
hurt.
we're gonna be tied 2-2.
Say that.
yeah, if they lose tomorrow, it's a wrap. They getting swept.
Yo,
That's
Say
man.
that right down.
That's
If they
awesome.
lose tomorrow, they
Well,
get
I
swept.
don't. I think Nick's going to win tomorrow because I think Jimmy Butler's going to take the day off.
But I think we can.
Sportsmanlike Conduct Podcast.
Yeah, you
signing
got
off.
it. You got the one
I'm gonna
game.
let these cats keep going at it. Yo, Ponix, if you go to the Knicks game, please wear your Miami jersey. You have one?
I'm not gonna wear a jersey. I
Why
wear
not?
some
Smile.
Miami though.
Yo,
Let's go
we're gonna have to
Knicks.
be your bodyguards, bro. We're gonna have to walk up.
Well, I ain't scared from New York, man.
Yo.
Yo, these
Ain't
Knicks
nothing
fans
happening in
crazy,
the middle
bro.
of the guard. Yeah, they are. They've been rooting for this team.
They take down a light pole. What you want?
Listen, man, y'all act like y'all. Listen, they
I'ma
won
be
the
like,
chip
yo,
already. Ain't
come
got
for
nothing to be mad
Ponix, bro.
about.
I hate you, man.
They got
I'm
nothing to
rooting
be
for the
mad
Knicks, man.
about, son. I'll go through the den. We've already been to Brooklyn. Y'all already tried.
But this is cool though. We got a Knicks in it, Lakers in it.
Yo, they trying to
Miami's
set
in
me
it.
up, son. They just be putting me in bad situations.
Like, yo, Ponics, man, get this guy. Miami,
all the shit you talked about Brooklyn. Let's go to Brooklyn, son. Right?
Yo, Philly and Boston balling, kid.
Yeah, what's the score?
85 up.
Oh wow.
Oh, Boston is.
By how much?
I can't take Boston
85,
seriously
85.
with these
It's tied?
games.
It's tied third quarter.
I like
They
that.
about to end the
I
third
can't
quarter.
take Boston serious,
Yo,
man. They got
Tatum-
no Embiid, and you can't
Tatum got 26 in the
put these
first half.
cats away,
That's all I
man.
needed from
You bet on that too?
87 up they
Come on
balling.
now. I need